And now we get set for the recurve junior team finals, the women's gold medal match. It will pit Italy against Ukraine. Of course, the world record in this event, 234 points, recorded by Ukraine on February the 5th of 2011. Italy, Ukraine, going for the gold here in Nîmes in southern France. It is Saturday morning where we are. Wherever you are, we hope you're enjoying our coverage here on Archery TV as we take a look at Team Italy. Tatiana Adriola, Sarah Rett, and Loredana Spera. The trio from Italy, who were #1 in the qualifying ranking, had a round score of 1,718 points. Got a bye in the 1/8 round, then took the measure of Turkey by 18 points, and finally edged by France by 1. Now a look at the Ukrainian team. Solomia Chinip, Victoria Oleksyuk, and Polina Rodionova. Ms. Chinip, Ms. Oleksyuk, and Rodionova. They were 6th in the qualifying ranking with a round score 1,682. Defeated Germany in the quarterfinals 226 to 225, then beat the Russian Federation by 6 in the semis. We just saw how good the Russian Federation team is. This Ukrainian team must be awfully good, Tomas.
Yeah, Ukraine has been very, very good in this championship so far. They have many gold finals in this championship for the end of the week. Victor Ruban is in the final. The team, the French, the recurve Ukraine, the recurve team is in the gold. So they are shooting very, very strong in this championship.
In fact, Ukraine may have more opportunities than anybody else to bring home hardware from the Indoor World Championships here in Nîmes, France.
But Italy is always in the
Oh,
final.
yes.
Opening arrow for Italy is 8 points.
And the first shot is an 8.
Yeah.
And again, that warm-up period, that getting used to the surroundings, the environment, much different than the practice range.
The venue is quite different from the tournament, the Nîmes tournament, so that it's much more impressive.
10 points.
Nice 10.
Good strong shot right there by Andrioli. Spera started off with an 8. And now Sarah Rett. Great concentration, and the result she was hoping for.
She was taking some time to prepare her shot, but afterwards it's a 10.
So Ukraine is going to start off with Rodionova, who is their most experienced archer, turns 20 in 2 weeks, and she begins with a 9.
Беремо трошки зліва. Добре, 10. Молодцина.
Great shot right there.
Супер. Вікуся, до кінця работаємо.
And I believe this is Oleksyuk, 16 years old. Can give her team the lead.
Just out.
Instead, it's tied.
Shot. Just a lack of chance to take the 10. This shot.
So all even after the first 3 shots.
10.
And Spera, Loredana Spera.
As you can see, she's also shooting aluminum shafts, so with higher diameter.
10.
And another 10 for Andrioli, who was born on New Year's Day in 1999. Her teammate Spera, born on New Year's Day, 1996.
So it's 4 straight 10s for the moment for Italy.
Sarah Rett trying to make it 5.
Seconds. 10.
10.
Looks like it's on the line, yeah.
58 to start. Very good start.
Thomas Foschoro thinks it's on the line. I think it's on the line. I heard George say it's on the line.
Yeah.
It's 10 points.
It's 10 points online.
We have a consensus of an opinion.
Yeah.
Polina Rodionova with a 10 herself.
Ну тоже выше. Подумай, может щелкнет, может чуть левый
So a
добавить.
great match. Off to a great start here in the gold medal match for the recurve junior team women.
9 на 3.
Trying to hold it steady.
9 на 3. Додерживать, выносить. До трима. Добре.
Back in the center ring.
It's a good start for both
Дайте
teams.
5. Давайте 5. Молодцы,
Олексюк.
молодцы. Все нормально.
1 point is
10.
nothing
Темп
at the beginning of the match.
накручиваем. Девчонки, завелись и накручиваем темп.
Actually, Ukraine is also world champion outdoor. As I was saying just before, in the World Championship in Boxing in China, in last October, they won the title in junior. The French cadet team was world champion, but in junior it was Ukraine that won the title. And Polina Rodionova was in the team, I can remember, and they are always at the rendezvous, I would say, when the gold medals are coming.
So there they mark the targets. Very close inspection to make sure everything is recorded properly. And there you see some of the great form displayed by the team from Italy as well as the team from Ukraine. It is the recurve junior team finals, the women's gold medal match, Italy against Ukraine. Everything under the watchful eye of our judges here in Nîmes as we get set for the second end.
Now this is Ukraine that started the match because they are just they are second and they are
with 18 arrows remaining
1 point behind Italy. They are beginning.
Ukraine had the 6th ranking in the qualifying, had a round score of 1,682, defeated Germany in the quarterfinals 226-225 before beating Russia by 6 in the semis. And here is Polina Rodionova with an 8.
Ну, сейчас. Полинка,
Surprising
левый
for
локоть.
her, surprising for her coach.
От него. Это толкануло просто.
She was maybe pushing too much, and the arrow came up in the target. 10.
Молодец, Оля. Умничка. Вытаскивать.
So a 10 on that second shot by Chinip. And Victoria Olексюк.
Добре.
Another 10.
Умницы.
Right in the middle.
Молодцы. Вот так вот, друг за
No
дружку.
doubt about this.
So 28 out of a possible score of 30 with those first 3 shots here in the second end. And now Italy trying to fight back.
A chance for Ukraine not to be too far from Italy. The door was open, but here with this 8.
Полина, не зависать, окей? Договорились?
Tatiana Andrioli.
Все время.
9.
Buona, buona.
This is her first exposure to international competition, shooting well with a 9 right there. And now Sarah Rett, who will be 16 years old later this month.
Okay, sure. So she's still cadet, shooting in junior.
To the tie, there it is. 10
Shooting well.
Yeah, shooting very well.
Полина, поехали.
There is
So-
no
До конца
cadet
додерживать.
category in indoor, so you must be junior to shoot. But here, she has some advance in the category.
9.
Там же. На час
9 for
поднимай.
Rodionova.
She need to
Видел
set
это?
up
Ну ты почувствовала, хорошо. Ничего страшного.
side.
Добре.
Solomia with a 9.
Может быть в линии. Давай, Соля, там может быть линия. Так что нормально. Але справа.
And the 16-year-old Олексюк. 33rd at the Youth Championships in China last year. Finishes it off strong with a 10. But an opportunity right here for Italy to take the lead. He will take 3 straight 10s to do it.
A possible 1-point lead again. With 2 10s.
Another 9. So the best they can hope for is to be tied at 113, which is really the most important score. It's that bottom line that counts. And right now, Ukraine with a 10-point lead, depending upon what Sarah Rett does with this shot.
8 points.
And it's an 8.
Ukraine takes the lead.
So Ukraine leads by 2 now.
It will be Italy shooting first.
113 to 111.
As you can see in indoor, it's going very, very fast in the match. You can lead the match at the first hand. Some just small mistakes can do can be a door open for the other team. It's going always very fast. In our match in quarterfinal against Netherlands, we were always the team was taking the lead, and the other team was also after taking the lead. It's going very fast, and you need to be very focused on the match to till the end.
Do you have to slow yourself down, Thomas, when it does pick up the pace like that? You have to slow your own pace down a little bit so you're not shooting too quickly?
Yeah, for example, when the pressure is very high, you need to calm down and to be very cool. That just make shoot how you know, and just do what you know how to shoot. But it's very difficult in the situation of pressure like this. In this venue, it's very impressive. You have some spectators looking at you, cameras, and for junior, they have maybe less experience in this type of competition, in this type of venues. So it's quite difficult to control ourselves.
And a fantastic venue it is here, Le Panas in Nîmes, as Spera gets set for the first shot of the third end. Italy trailing in the match. And Loredana with a 10.
Clinch shot.
She delivers with a 10. Good start for Italy here in the third end.
It was very fast, very clean.
Ukraine had a 2-point lead midway through the match, 113, 111. Second shot by Andorioli. Another 10.
It's a good reaction.
Let's see if it's contagious. And Sarah Rett continues the strong shooting. Right now having a little bit of difficulty. You can see that clock ticking away.
It's 9. She's taking much more time than the two others. She's taking time to prepare and to prepare well, to control the elbow. And fortunately, the two others are shooting much faster.
9.
Rodionova.
Potential 2-point lead for
Она
Ukraine.
близенько, ничего страшного, Полина. Ничего страшного. Но ты когда тянула, она чуть-чуть подпускалась. Вот и все. Но выстрел
2 10s right here would maintain the 2-point lead midway through the third end. As Chanip
On the right.
Справа.
outside the yellow rings in the 8 ring.
І то був перестой. Не можна
And
перестоювати.
now a 10 would only tie it at 140 all. Olексюk with a 9.
And Italy takes the lead.
And so Italy goes back in front. Seesaw battle here in Nîmes.
Выстрел хороший был, Викуся, нормальный.
The lead is taken by Italy.
Italy with a 9.
So Italy,
Dali comunque un clic a sinistra, dai.
Loredana Spera with a 9
Чем плотнее,
on
тем
her second
сильнее.
shot of this third end.
Stali bene dietro.
Second shot coming up right now. for Andrioli in her first major international competition and shooting very, very nicely.
Eccellente.
Kept strong till the end. Shoot a nice 10.
Vai Sara,
So
dai.
15 seconds left for Sarah Rett to get this final shot off. Down to 5 seconds.
3.
And with 3 seconds to go, she nails a 10.
Yeah. She's taking time, but actually she can accelerate her shoot when the time is going fast, and
Brava.
this
bene,
shot was very,
poi.
very good executed.
Eccellente.
So right now, Ukraine needs 3 straight 10s to tie the match up.
Еще
Good
забери,
grouping for
подними.
Polina, just up on and right.
Молодец,
on the
нормально,
target.
нормально. Выстрелы получается. Просто чуть-чуть утащил.
Rodionova with a 9.
Выходит. Отлично.
Now Olексюk, who tied for 33rd at the Youth Championships in China last year, comes up with a 10 on that shot,
Давай,
pressure
Викуся.
shot.
Плавно, спокойно.
And now Ukraine really needs a 10 right here from Olексюk.
For a possible tie.
10.
And they got it.
Молодцы, молодцы.
That's close.
With 6 arrows remaining, the score is tied.
So we're all tied up at 169 all after the first 12 arrows, or excuse me, 18 arrows.
Only 6 arrows remaining, and it's very impressive to see how Ukraine and the Ukraine coaches are and the Ukraine team is good in indoor. They have always been very good in indoor and in every category, in compound and in recurve. For example, in recurve men, as they were the first was Ukrainian. The team was also first at the qualification. Here they were first at the qualification. They are always very, very good in each category in indoor. That's just impressive. I would.
Qua con la testa, cattive, con voi cattive.
You know what impresses me, Thomas, is how calm and loose and relaxed all 6 of these archers seem to be here in what is a very pressurized situation.
Yeah, as I said before, the venue is very impressive, and the pressure must be here. But you just can't see the pressure on their shoot, on their face. They are handling the pressure in a very good way. So this is good for all the teams. They are doing fine.
The bright lights are on, the television cameras are here, the stands filling in quite nicely at Le Parnasse as we get set for the 4th and final end. Anybody's match at this point. 6 more arrows left to go, and that looked like it might have been on them.
I think a 10.
10.
I think it's a 10 as well.
Only 2 arrows per shooter. 2 arrows to a gold medal.
Sparrow with a 10.
10 points.
Andrioli with a 10. Only 15 years old.
This is the best way to begin the last end and to put pressure on the Ukraine team.
Such a young team from Italy, but performing well under pressure. And Sarah Rett, again, very deliberate,
Focused.
taking her time. Lines up the shot, lets it fly.
On the spider.
Dead center.
Pressure is here for Ukraine, for sure. When you begin with 10-10-10 like this,
Actually a 10. It looks
that's
like
impressive.
a 9.
From
So
the
now they
return.
turn up the pressure now on Ukraine.
Yeah.
Our spotter really thinks it's a 10, so we'll go
Rodionova knows she needs to
They
answer.
respond on an 8.
have an 8 on the
And that is not the response she was hoping for.
2-point lead at
Ребята,
least for
девчонки,
Italy now.
тащить.
Tati.
They need to relax and just do their shot.
Solomia Chinip
9-4.
with a 9. So Ukraine faltering just a little bit right now in this 4th
Мало.
and deciding end of this match, which was tied up at 169 all after the first 18 arrows.
It's
Olексюк with a 9.
So it means that only a 9 per shooter for Italy
Соберитесь,
just
соберитесь.
take the victory.
Плавненько, каждый свою работу, пожалуйста.
Only 3 shots away from the gold medal.
Should be enough. Oh, the match is relaunched.
The complexion of this match just
Не
changed.
расслабляться.
Stali dietro.
It's always very close. And then the pressure is on
Выкинули
the
с
two,
головы все.
last shooter of Italy.
A surprising 7 from Loredana Spera. Let's see if that affects this shot by
5
Andrioli.
seconds.
Nope,
Perfect 10. Wow,
she bounces back.
impressive.
Не смотреть на табло, смотреть в
Picks
себя.
up her team with that 10.
Only 15 seconds.
15.
So Sarah Rett.
A 10 would definitely
4.
4 seconds, 3
the
seconds, 2 seconds to go, and a 9.
Поехали.
A 9.
possible tie.
Делай до конца.
It is out there now for Ukraine, which appeared to be in tough shape. With 3 arrows to go, but that 7 by Spera opened the door. And Rodionova
10.
has to have a 10. She gets a 10.
So they can hope for a tie with 2 10s.
Потужно, вільна
If they are
шия.
shooting 10 and 10, there will be a tie.
Solomia Chinip has to have a 10.
10.
10-9 liner.
It's on the line.
We'll see.
Some drama, some suspense,
Yeah.
depending upon what Olексюк does with her shot. If this is a 10, we'll hold our breath. It's a 9.
It's the victory for Italy.
So Italy will win,
The status of the match yet.
regardless of how that other arrow is scored, yes.
Arrows. We will find out whether a shootout
But I think this is for sure Italy has won the match.
До конца терпеть. Вместе собрались, стали вместе.
Also, they have shot 7 at the end. We must wait. Maybe some arrows are on the line and they need the judge to check.
Обнимитесь, Соля, прижмись.
So we will let the people who are paid to inspect those targets and make the final decision on the shots and the points. There you
Nice.
see, very nice system here in Nîmes of
Yeah.
retrieving those arrows.
I would love to drive this car.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
He'll point to the winning target.
Not quite as much exercise for you, though.
Yeah.
Kia, one of our great sponsors, along with Fila, Turkish Air.
So what is happening? We don't know yet. The suspense is here.
Here's the judge's call.
And there, Italy declared the winner.
Champions of the
There are your gold medalists.
Vedi?
Nice. They are so young.
Fagli complimenti.
And the emotion coming out now. They were so cool, calm, and collected. Now
Yeah.
you can see the
They seem to be
emotion.
very close to each other. I mean, the team is very.
The champions of the world outdoors. Silver medalists
Good chemistry. Worked together well, enjoying the victory here. And when there was one tough shot, the next archer picked her up. After that 7 by Spera with 3 shots to go, Andrioli picked her up.
Poi non è che lo lasciamo qua.
So let's see what the final official score was. Hopefully we'll get it here in just a moment.
Guarda che c'è una foto.
But Italy coming away with the victory in the gold medal match by 1 point.
Wow. So definitely the first 10-10-10 of Italy at the end, at the beginning of the last end was the perfect start, and it gave the victory to Italy.
Very, very, very impressive performance by the women from Italy here in the recurve junior team finals, women's gold medal match. And Italy scoring a 1-point victory, 225-224. And it just goes to show, Thomas, you never know which shot's going to make a difference. It could have been a shot on the second end, it could have been a shot on the third end. Somewhere along the line, when you win by 1, they all mattered.
Yeah. In team, it's only 24 hours, but only 8 hours per shooter. So every arrow is so important and can give the defeat or the victory to the team, and that's why you need to be very focused till the end, till the very last arrow. And this what is very who will be in the gold final today. I think tomorrow in the recurve competition.
Yes, he will be.
And he would be planning to go in Marrakesh, so from Australia to Marrakesh. That's good to see this for the sport. That's good for our sport. So sport is growing and we are improving. That's good.
So we are just about set for the presentation of the medals here in this morning's session of the recurve junior team finals, men's and women's. And first, the presentation of the medals to the women who competed here in Le Parnasse this morning. Of course, it could be evening, afternoon, middle of the night, wherever you are, watching around the world, wherever you are. We're glad to have you with us here on Archery TV. I'm Carl Archery. Thomas Faucheron, great recurve archer from France, kind enough to join us here on our coverage.
You can see here Sébastien Flute, the Olympic champion of the 1992 Olympic Games in Barcelona. He's the only French Olympic champion, and he's a model for us. He has been doing some great job to improve the sport in France and to improve archery in the world, and he's now today here for giving the medals, and he has been a model for
many archers
in France, and I see many archers in the world too, because he won the Olympics at the age of 20, and he had a great career afterwards. And now he's always at the major events, supporting his company, Sébastien Flute. He's producing materials and bows. And for France, he has been doing always a great job for archery. And now the center in INSEP that we have is called the Sébastien Flute Training Center. So that's a good symbol for our nation.
And who knows what will happen in Rio? Maybe Dominique Genet, Pierre-Julien Deloche, Jean-Charles Felledon, Thomas Faucheron.
Yeah, I hope so. To have the possibility and the chance to represent my country at the Rio Olympic Games. I don't think that the compound shooters will be there. That's too soon. I hope that they will be able to participate one day to the Olympics. The World Archery, I think, is working in this direction to make the compound category be an Olympic sport, and that would be deserved. And the solutions are going to be fine in order to make them possible. So we all hope that archery will give more than 4 category medals in the next Olympic Games. Not in Rio, but maybe after 2020 or 2024.
Someday, hopefully, it will happen. As you see the team from Ukraine being awarded the silver medal. Solomia Chinip, Victoria Olexuk, and Polina Rodionova. We already saw the bronze medal handed out to Zibzema Dambayeva, Valeria Milnikova, and Aryuna Zargalova for the Russian Federation. And now, at long last, stepping atop the victory podium here in France, it is the team from Italy. Tatiana Andrioli, Sarah Rett, and Loredana Spera defeating Ukraine by 1 point, 225 to 224, to claim those gold medals.
You could have seen a shoot-off here too, but
close to it.
Yeah, it was very close. And finally, Italy took the goal by just 1 point.
And so congratulations to these young ladies from Italy who defeated Germany in the quarterfinals by 1 point, beat the Russian Federation by 6 in the semis, and then squeaks out a win over Ukraine by 1 point, 225 to 224. By the way, the Russian Federation, winning that bronze medal by 3 points over France, 224 to 221. So really, 3 of the 4 matches very, very close. The only one that was lopsided was the victory by France in the men's gold medal match.
And that's indoor. That's even more close in indoor because of the distance, because of the size of the 10. We all know how to do a 10, but actually in indoor it's very close, and unfortunately France is fourth today.
Italy winning the gold medal in the women's competition here at the recurve junior team finals in Nîmes, France. Loredana Spera, Sarah Rett, and Tatiana Andreoli. Very young team. Two of the archers, 15 years old. Spera just 18 years old. And I've got a feeling we'll be hearing from those young ladies, as well as the young ladies from the Russian Federation and Ukraine as well, over the years to come.
That's a huge start for a career. 15 years old and you're already world champion. You can expect some strong medals after.
And great expectations for these three young ladies in the years ahead. We'll be keeping an eye on them, I'm sure. And I'm sure it's not the last time we'll see them on top of the victory podium.
Italy is a very good nation of archery, and we were speaking of experience just before, and the Italian recurve men team is Olympic champion, and I think that the experience is not is really.
Le tir à l'arc. Puissance et précision. Force et finesse. Dévouement et perfection. Intensité et intégrité. Le tir à l'arc, l'ultime défi sportif.
Kia lance les 7 ans d'entretien sur son nouveau monospace Kia Carens. Et oui, Kia surprend encore. Kia garantit déjà tous ses modèles 7 ans et aujourd'hui Kia va encore plus loin et intègre 7 ans d'entretien sur son nouveau monospace Kia Carens.
Nouveau monospace Kia Carens avec 7 ans de garantie et 7 ans d'entretien inclus. Nouveau monospace Kia Carens à partir de 239 € par mois.